literary awards as old as history. You know, the Greeks had competitions that, but in our contemporary environment, the awards, in fact, have taken on a life of their own. A certain kind of, apart from being advertising and marketing in these very modern senses of the word, they also confer what someone calls the economy of prestige, right? You know, a book that you will not dream of reading, or an author you've never really heard about, wins an award, and then you go looking for the book. There is something that links the prizes to a desire to see what makes this thing worth that prize. You know, certain books are fashionable at certain times, and then they just go away because they've come with a certain kind of fashion. You know, especially if they are books that belong to a specific literary movement or specific period, as it were, of history that throws up certain kinds of issues, and books address those kinds of issues. And, you know, once those issues pass, and the books don't have the kind of aesthetic merit that makes them worth returning to, the books also disappear with those issues that brought it up in the first instance. So we look for books that basically will not disappear like that because they have aesthetic merit. First of all, you know, several of the titles stood out for me. You know, one of the really amazing things is the level, the sheer variety of the novels themselves. Some highly experimental, others fairly conventional but competent, and quite a few stood out for me because they were doing things that were not just experimental, but also doing those things very well, you know. Well, as I think that the books themselves really tell you about the diversity, the variety of concerns that writers have. The books that deal with women abuse, family histories, the books that just take, you know, a very comic look at almost what you may call very sacred, serious myths that used to be. I mean, it's I don't know really how to put this, but it's that variety, that sense of people dealing with issues that are not coming back to one center, so to speak. You know, in the old days, whatever issues you dealt with came back to a central point, which was basically apartheid. And here, I think that the theme of apartheid is receding. You know, not in the negative, not in the sense that it, you know, it's forgotten, but that it's not. Well, put it this way: that it does not appear in the same partisan manner that it used to appear in those in the old books. During the apartheid period, there had been a complaint that you do not find novels that describe rural life the way it is lived, you know. And I think that is still there. There are novels about Hillbrow, about suburbs, but I think that there is that gap. And I don't know, it's possible that because the country's most of the educated people live in highly urbanized environments, so they write about the environments that they know. But now, yeah, there's a certain freedom, and I suppose that's the kind of freedom that comes with liberation and a certain distance from the events themselves.